We are on Kilayim, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Daled. Gimel Daled in Kilayim. Hanotesh shtei shurot shel kishuim. Shtei shurot shel diluim. Shtei shurot shel pula mitzri. If you want to plant 2 rows of kishua, which is cucumbers or squash of some kind, then 2 rows of diluim, gourds of some kind, and then 2 rows of pul hamitzri, Egyptian bean, mutar, that's okay. Meaning, in the last Mishnah we learned, if you had one row, a field, and you want to do 1 row, then you have to divide in between. But in our Mishnah, if you want to do 2 and 2 and 2, you're okay. Mutar. Shura shel kishuim, shura shel diluim, shura shel pul hamitzri. But if you want to do 1, 1, 1, that's asur. Why is it asur? Because then it seems like it's too much, it's all mixed up together. It seems like in Urbuvia, everything mixes together, and it's a problem of nir'ah keklaim. Remember, we're going to see here, a lot of the prohibitions here are because it's marit ayin. It looks prohibited. It looks like something's mixed together. Okay, so if you have 1, 1, 1, and everything looks like it's mixed together, you can readily imagine, and that will be prohibited. But if it's 2, 2, 2, every time it's 2, we're just going to read you the Bar Tanura. He says, Kol shtei shurot nir'ah kesadeh b'fnei atzma. Okay, each 2 rows look like a mini field. V'ika hakerav ein kan irbuv. It's recognizable, okay, and there's no irbuv. He says, V'hu de'ika telem mafsik bein min lemin. That's if there's a telem, if there's a furrow. Remember, you plowed in between each species. Aval, okay, shira achad, but 1 row of diluim, shura shel pula mitzri, etc., asur. Avagav de'telem mafsik bein kol min. Why? Lifi sheshlosha minim alalu alim shalem mitpashtim umitarvim zu im zu. But all 3 of these types of species, their leaves spread a lot, and they become intertwined one with the other. The implication of the Bar Tanura would be that other kinds of produce would seem to be mutar. I'm not entirely sure. Shura shel kishuim, shura shel diluim, shura shel pul hamitzri, v'shura shel kishuim. So again, then what if I did, remember we said if I did 1, 2, 3, I was prohibited. But now I have 1, 2, 3, right? Cucumbers, gourds, and then beans, and then shura kishuim, and then back to 1. So is that any better or any worse? So according to Rabbi Eliezer Matir, the Chachamim Osri, Rabbi Eliezer says it's mutar because I can view the 2 as if they're 1, as if they're adjacent to one another, and then it's permitted. Chachamim say no, it's 1, 1, 1, 1, so therefore it's prohibited. Why? He says, let's look at the Bar Tanura, Matir, Kasavar, he holds. Ho'il v'ika shtei shurot shel kishuim, since there's 2 rows, afal pi she'enem smuchot zu lezu, even though they're not adjacent one to another, chashvinan ke'ilo hen smuchot. We consider it as if they're smuchot zu lezu. Why do the Chachamim say asur? Obviously, lefi she'en shtei shurot smuchot zu lezu, lo chashivik shel chasadeh, because they're not next to each other. You know, it's interesting in this case. Why would we hold like Rabbi Eliezer? Like, if I were to ask you, if 1, 2, 3 is asur, then why does 1, 2, 3, 1 make it any better? It would seem, maybe you could suggest that really they should be mutar. Chachamim prohibited because of marit ayin, but once I add another row, then I'm doing it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's a certain order. Maybe Rabbi Eliezer felt that wasn't a problem of marit ayin. All right, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to contact me here we are, rspolter@gmail.com, and we'll dedicate this learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.